This is Tristan Dodson on the mic, David Smith on the camera. Back at it again. This is a women's elite division matchup between the Fizzy Glizzys, wearing the pink with gray, and the Edmonton Huskies wearing the yellow with red here. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you. The Huskies, the Glizzys control. Number 22, Fisher. Fisher pass across, good luck. To McCulloch. McCulloch tries to play it down, but it's picked off by a Huskies player. Number 17, Britt Savard. Pass back, forth, over the net on a great chance. Here's Flynn, number 9. Flynn. Try to feed it up. Atchell try to get in the way, but she can't. Number 85, Irvine. To Jama. 14, Jama controls. Pass across. Number 19, Hosner. Hosner controls, shoots, glove save by the goaltender. It's loose, the Fizzy Glizzys can't clear it. Flynn to number 14, Jamha. Jamha tries to get it past the defender, but she can't. Great play there by number 74, Cami Lawson, to knock out of harm's way. Now they go off for a change. Here's a great chance. Number 4, Prolks, in her feet, a shot. Save, loose. Pass in the slot, a shot. Hit the post. What a great chance for the Edmonton Huskies here. They can't bury it. Costu, number 86. Now here's Attrell. Alyssa Attrell plays it up. Try to pass it up to her teammate on the wall, but she can't. That was Gill. Pass across. A shot. Hit the post. Rebound loose. Still loose. What a chance. The Huskies couldn't bury it. They've had 6 chances. 2 have hit the post. 4 have been barely wide. A couple. What a start to a game. Unreal. Attrell will clear it down, but that's going to be icing against Fizzy Glizzys. And the Huskies, how have they not buried it? Oh my God. How many chances do you get where you can't pop it home? So close. So many times. The Huskies on a burner here. Pass, number 19 off the draw. 19 is Sabrina Hosner. Gonna keep in mind, folks, I don't know very many players from Edmonton, so I might take a second to figure out who is who here. Luckily, most of these players have the jersey, their name, last name on the back of their jerseys. A couple of them just have the name Huskies from their team, but if that's the case, I'll figure it out. Here's a chance, number 26, Pugosa. Try to slip it down low, but the teammate couldn't get there in time. That was number 86, for 89, Bell. Here's Bell, a shot. Stick save by the goaltender, the Fizzy Glizzys. Up in the air, Flynn plays it down low. Loose. Here's Bell, backhand, toe save by the Glizzys goaltender, Sophie Langlos. Couple of big saves this far. Here's Aiken. Aiken runs out of time, has to rip it down. No one was hustling back. That'll be icing against the Fizzy Glizzys. Face off deep in their zone as the Huskies go for a full change here. Get some fresh legs going. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you. Face-off draw. Taking that draw for the Huskies is number 14, Joma, but she loses it to Fisher. Now Joma gets the ball back. Now a clearing attempt. It's going to be icing again. Trying to go to McCulloch, but she wasn't there. It was closer to the glass as she was closer to the middle. Women's elite div here. We'll see who can get the first one. The Huskies, to me, in my opinion, should have had it already, but barely couldn't snatch it home on a plethora of great chances. Here off the draw, number 4, Prolks. It's knocked off her stick by Fisher, as help from McCulloch, but she still controls. After she crashes the side, she gets it back. Jenna Prolks still controls. I don't know if that's French and that's pronounced Prue, or I don't know. I'll just say Prolks. I don't think the X is probably silent, but I mean, I don't think an X in the last name is usually isn't silent, but it usually probably is, but I don't know her, so if I'm butchering your name, Jenna, number 4, I apologize. Clearing it down the middle, but it's blocked down. Here's number 2. Hannah Costin. Costin controls. Costin gets hustled down by McCulloch, but still controls the ball. Fisher gets it and spins it down. That'll be icing, but there first is Jenna, number 4, Prue. I'll say Prue, I think Prue is correct. Prue passes it up, number 4 gets it across. Number 14, Jamha. Jamha controls. Shot, saved by Langlos, rebound, fanned on in some feet. Atchell try to clear it there, but she can't. Now another clearing attempt fanned on number 44, Callow. Now a shot from in front, blocked by Atchell, and a great look from Flynn. Flynn controls, played behind the net to Jama. Jama, back to Flynn, back to Jama, in some feet. Great play by Atchell there. Alyssa Atchell knocks it off a stick. Played up, and that'll go out off the netting behind the glass here. They'll need a new ball. Out of play. Great attempt to clear there by Atchell. She ends up clearing it, but unfortunately for her, it's too high and it goes out. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you. Off the draw, the Edmonton Huskies win it. Try to keep that in at the line was number 2, was Costin, but she just couldn't quite keep it. Couldn't quite hold it in. Here's a pass from her to the middle. The number 93 Payment, Sid Payment across. Shot, Langlos makes the save, rebound, what a save with the toe. Sophie Langlos, huge save. Another chance, a shot blocked by Atchell, the pass partially blocked by Atchell. The Huskies still control. Shot from far out, stick save. Stick save by Langlos. She gets hit in the face with a stick. They score a goal, but it's blown dead. So that won't count. I think she got a stick up high to the neck or to the face. I'm not sure. We'll see what's going on here. Maybe the ball hit her in the side of the head and she'll get some water. Lawson will go to the bench to get her some water. And so I guess that goal for the Huskies won't count. She throws her gear in the air. I don't know. That one's kind of lucky. I think that one should have counted. She gets hit right in the side of the head. But the first instinct to do is, instead of saving the ball, is to pull her gear off, which I get if you're, I guess if it hurts, you're trying to throw the gear out, I guess. Maybe try to get the ring in her ear to stop. I think she got hit in the, I think I see her say there, Langlos say that she was hit in the head and it ringing in her ear. So if I can mouth read well, I'm not sure. Shot just wide, rebound through the crease. Langlos makes a save. Net pops off, blown dead. And another chance for the Huskies to score is blown down by Michael Donkers, the official here. That one understandably so. The first one understandably so as well, maybe a bit. Off the face-off draw, the Huskies win it again. Here's Payment. Payment passes to her teammate on the wall. That's Flynn. Flynn shot loose. A save by Langlos. Another save. Still loose. And now it gets given to her by the defender there. That was Domey, who saved a possible goal for the Huskies. She puts her leg in the way, gets a knee on it. As Langlos thought she had it, and it was like everyone was swimming around. Langlos ended up losing it, actually, but then the backhand shot is blocked by Frody Domey with a great defensive effort and kept out. Here's number 85, Irvine. Maya Irvine's shot goes wide. Prue picks it up. Number 4, Jenna Prue takes a look. Shot to Payment. Look, just great chance for Payment there, 93, but not quite enough space to shoot it. Kind of handcuffs herself and couldn't rip it on goal there. Payment still controls. Sid Payment. Pass up. Sivriak controls number 5. Sivriak. Pass in front, but it's off the side of the net. Sivriak, another chance to whack it, but it's blocked there. In front of shot, they score! Number 85, Maya Irvine, will get the first goal of this game after so many chances to score for the Huskies. They finally find the back of the net. And they lead 1-0 against their opponents, the Fizzy Glizzys. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you. Current score 1-0. After that goal, courtesy of number 85, Maya Irvine of the Edmonton Huskies. They lead the Fizzy Glizzys 1-0. Off the draw, the Huskies control. Edmonton Huskies, number 19, that's Hosner, plays it up. Here's a chance, a shot, glove save Langlos. It's in the crease, it's cleared out, but now it's kept at the line. Number 16, Chambers. Gracie Chambers control. It's knocked off her stick. Great pressure there by number 77, Rossiter. Rossiter tries to hustle after it, but she'll decide it's too far ahead and just let them pick it up, try to let her defenders help out there. Let the forwards help out. Sent all the way down. Number 11, Horacio. Horacio swings it around, but there to pick it up is Jenna Prue. McCulloch trying to knock it off her stick. She can't. Shot. Hosner blocked in front. Rossiter's knee is hurt. Will blow it dead. And we'll have someone down on the floor. We'll turn the camera away from her. As long as we saw the what happened, just in case, and now we'll move it to the away from her for her respect for her. I don't want to show her injury on in a long way on there. That wouldn't be cool. Hope Rossiter will be all right. I think it's her knee. She grabs her knee right away. I believe that's what I think it's the right knee. I think she's in a battle and she kind of gets pushed and then falls down. I mean, it was like not intentional. Like it was just a fluke accident that I think she hurt herself. But sometimes the ones that are flukes hurt the worst. Is there like something funny could happen to your leg or your arm or something, and that could be bad. And number 77, Rossiter, will be all right. She doesn't want to put weight on that right knee, so our teammates will help her off. She can put a bit of weight on it, looks like, thus far. And they'll carry her off. Like to see that. Some good sportsmanship there. Teammates help her. They lift her up, as she's pretty worse for wear. She's not in a good spot here. So they'll carry her to the bench off. It does happen before. It happens all the time. Injuries happen all the time. It's unfortunate it's part of hockey. It's what happens.
Part of life.
It's part of life, exactly. What David said. It's not just part of hockey, it's part of life.
That's how it goes, you know. Let's hope she's okay, you know.
Yeah. Bit of delay to the start back of the play here, as all the Fizzy Glizzys players were making sure that Rossiter, their teammate number 77, is all right. Now it should be ready. 3 out of 5 of them will come out. Donker is explaining to Astro what happened, just to make sure he's transparent that there's no penalty, that she just kind of fell on herself there. Looks like maybe a knee or an ankle kind of twist. She might have stepped on the ball, or I'm not sure. Something happened, and we will get back to the play to commence momentarily. Here we go. On the draw, Astro will take it against number 26, Maggie Pagosa. Pagosa wins it back for the Edmonton Huskies. A chance, 19, Hosner shot, saved by Langlos, loose. It's picked up there. Number 99, Keewatin. Keewatin gets it down. Hustling after that is Chambers. She got the Team BC sticker on her helmet there. I'd assume she either played for Team BC Women's or she knows somebody who does. She has that sticker there on the helm. Here's a great chance. Pass up by Chambers, number 89, Bell. Bell controls. Bell try to get knocked off her stick by Herlinger, but can't. Here's number 89, Bell, still controls. Watched closely by Lawson. Bell still controls. There to help out is Keewatin. Keewatin knocks it off the stick of Bell for a second, but Bell gets up and keeps possession. Pass across, looking to go to Prue. And it's past her, and behind her there, it goes out the zone, delayed offside. Here's Chambers to number 14, Jamha. Number 17, Savard. Britt Savard drives the net. ran out of real estate. It rolls off her stick. Atral's there, but Prue's there. Prue still controls against Atral. What a battle. The chance for Chambers to keep it in. It rolls past her stick, but at the center line, she'll chip it in deep to her teammate. Number 17, Savard. Kind of go back to Jamha. Jamha can't get it there. Lawson's there first. Cami Lawson still controls. Lawson with a great look. She still controls the ball. It's instant feet now. Keewatin's there to help her out. Keewatin tries to play it down and out. It's kept in at the center line. Number 19 to the Huskies. That's Hosner. Hosner takes a shot. Big save. Langlos rebound. They score. That rebound pops right to the tape of one of the Huskies players. And now, just like that, they double their lead. Great original save by Langos, but then Savard right on the doorstep snipes it home. Fortunately for Sophie Langos, the Fizzy Glizzys goaltender, she couldn't get the rebound. She couldn't control that shot well. It's kind of off her pad and right to Britt Savard, number 17 of the Huskies, who taps it home. Saying Fizzy Glizzys feels funny. I don't know. It's a funny name. I like it. Feels like it's like a tongue twister. I don't know. Here's a chance. Number 14 brings it in. Number 14, Jamha. Shot. Big save, Langlos. And it's whacked at by 17 Savard, but it's covered up by Langlos, Glizzy's goaltender, for a whistle. Face-off won cleanly by the Huskies. Pass from Flynn, tries to get it to her teammate number 2, Costin, but it's off her stick. Costin keeps it in just at the line. Here's Savard again, who has the goal moments ago. Drops it off, a shot just high, a rebound off the back of the net. Callow cleared around, but not out. Aiken was there as well, but she can't quite get there. Costin gets knocked down by Callow, and will have an injury, I think. Not a penalty. Rianne Callow, number 44, lays the body. What a hit. Can't even be mad at that. That was great. Number 2, Kostinen, sorry. Been saying that wrong the whole time. Kind of gets drilled, but she'll be back up and she'll be all right. Kind of like it winded her a little bit there. She gets clobbered by Callow there. I mean, you can't even, that was a nice hit. Nothing illegal on that play that I see. She just stands her ground. A Fizzy Glizzys player there does, Callow, and just steps into her, plays the body. Sometimes if you can't play the ball, you got to play the body. And Costin was looking at the ball, got caught watching, and got slammed. Obviously, you don't like to see that if there's an injury, but she seems all right. Looks maybe a little bit winded there. Here's Payment, but no serious injury. Sydney Payment's knocked off her stick by Callow. Payment still controls. Sydney Payment, great pass, but it's off a stick. Here's Domey. Domey tries to play it to Aiken. Aiken just rips it down and ices it. Fortunate break for the Glizzys as they can't quite get the passes to get on the mark. The Huskies are giving them, they're giving the gear here. 25 shots on goal for the Edmonton Huskies. I mean, hey, if 2 goals and 25 shots is pretty solid. Sophie Langlos is standing on her head here, I'll be honest. David, 25 shots, only 2 goals? And 25 shots, only 2 goals. That goalie's pretty good, right? That's impressive. She's underrated, man. She's a good goalie. You just don't see her. I don't hear her name being mentioned a lot. But she's good. She's one of those goalies that, like, she can get you. She can make some huge saves. Up in the air. It's loose behind the net. Oh, what a chance for the Huskies as it rolls up in the air off the back of Langlos. And then chipped just wide of the far post. And we'll have a winger change up here. That was Jenna Prue, who's go off number 4. She looked gassed. I think she's on a long shift there. I wasn't sure. I think she might have been out there like for a couple minutes. I did see her name a lot. I don't know if that was from multiple shifts or one. Shot, glove save by Langos, but she can't keep it. Clearing attempt, kept in. Up in the air. Payment tries to get it. She can't. McCulloch will get it down, and it will clear out. There's number 89, 86, Kostu. Back in the zone to Saraviak. Saraviak gets it down to the point to Flynn. Flynn down low. Hosner. Leaves it for Payment. Payment watched closely there by Keewatin, but Payment gets it up. Still control. Shot, sharp angle. Up in the air, just goes over the crossbar to the back of the net. A bank attempt off the back of Langlos is blocked by a defender. That was Attrell. Now here's number 5. Number 5, Sivriak. Great shot, but it's blocked in front by Lawson. Sent all the way down for an icing call. Going against the Fizzy Glizzys here. And they've iced it 4 times in a row now. Once they get the pressure, the Huskies get the pressure rolling, the Glizzys just rip it down. If they controlled it a bit longer and brought it up, made center, then it might be a little easier for them to not have to keep icing it. Number 23, Riley Larson will take the draw for the Glizzys against number 26, who was Pagosa, wins it. A shot, big save, Langlos loose. Shot from Prue and a huge save by Langlos. Jenna Prue shaking her head. She had the whole top of the net open and she can't get it high enough. And Langlos makes a huge save. 33 shots on the goal. How many shots? What is this? Oh my goodness. The Fizzy Glizzys are getting them absolute peppered. They're getting killed out here. They gotta get some shots on goal. They don't have a single shot on goal yet. I've seen higher. I've seen like 45, 50 shots a couple years back, but this is pretty high, yeah. But like not like difference, not like, yeah, this is the biggest differential probably I've seen. They've been like 45 to 30 shots or something with 15 more. Not like 40 to 0. Off the battle for the ball, Fisher tries to clear it. She gets it to Herlinger, and then trying to pick it up was Larson, but it's out of her reach. Chipped right back in deep by Bell. Right back up, right by us here, right, stays just in play. Fisher tries to knock it off the stick of 89, who is Bell, and she does. Fisher tries to bring it up, but then in support, number 16, Chambers. We'll have a hooking penalty going to Fisher, I think. Oh no, okay. I thought he was calling Fisher. He's calling Bell, actually. So Bell will go to the box, number 89, for a hooking minor. So there'll be a napper power play going to the Fizzy Glizzys. Whoever came up with that name, I find it very funny. I would be their friend because that's a very humorous name. The Fizzy Glizzys. I wonder if it's hot dogs in, maybe Fizzy Glizzys means the hot dogs in the soda. That could make sense. It's kind of what the logo looks like a little bit, I guess. The logo's got the, you can see here in small on the digital scoreboard, they got like a hot dog with sunglasses, the ketchup and mustard flying. The logo's pretty funny. Shot, oh, great chance for the Glizzys right now. Larson on a great draw in from her team, just wide on a power play. And here's Keewatin, Aiken. Kayla Aiken tries to pass it in front, it's off the back of the net. Keeped it in though by his number 11 there, Mauricio. She'll get it back in deep, given away though. Chip pass up in the air, 2-on-1, short-handed, 3-on-2. Shot just wide on a sharp angle shot from the Edmonton Huskies there. Short-handed, the Huskies control. Jamha spins past Attrell 2 times, gets it to the line, just outside the zone line for number 2, Kostanen. Down low, Jamha, sticks lifted by Lawson though. Here's Mauricio trying to clear it, but it's blocked by the foot there of number 17, Savard. Here's number 17, Savard, brings it to Attrell with a great stick defensively, active stick in the lane to stop a possible chance for Savard to bring it forehand, backhand, and have a chance at the net. Short-handed, the Huskies are still getting chances here. The Fizzy Glizzys can't clear their zone. Here's Pagosa, number 85, Irvin. Irvin to the point, to the middle, Kostanen shoots it wide. Lawson will pick it up. Number 17, Savard gets slammed down to the floor by Attrell. A shot wide. Loose rebound and they score. Attrell should have got a penalty for that one as she cross-checks Savard in the back. Knocks her right to the floor. What was that? That's not something you like to see, just getting slammed to the ground. Got manhandled there. What the heck? I guess I should say woman-handled. Kidding, doesn't really matter. The real term is manhandled. I'll keep saying that, it doesn't matter. Some people aren't a big fan of the gender-specific sayings, as we should say, but if it works, it works. I don't think woman-handled works as well as man-handled. so I'll keep it. I'll keep it the way it was. Woman handle kind of sounds nice. Anyways, that would be nice for me right now. Here's Payman, shot just wide. Oh, damn. Anyways, in some feet. Here's the Fizzy Glizzys trying to clear it. Pass center. It goes through. Here's Hosner picking that up for the Huskies. Hosner plays it up. Gets that right to Sivriak. Sivriak passes the middle to Payment. Now across to Flynn. Back to Sivriak, who shoots. Big block there by Keewatin. Huge block. In front, another chance. Pad save Langlos. Shot again. Langlos has it in her glove, I think, or in her arm there. Sophie, huge save. 35 shots on goal against Langlos here. And only 3 goals in. That's pretty impressive. I mean, you can't do much on this when your defense is a little too slow back. I mean, the Huskies are so fast. I would be too slow back for them. And I'm a male. Not that always matters. There's some really fast women in the VIBHL, but, you know, it's kind of how gender works. Usually the muscles in the legs of the man kind of can be a little faster than the woman's, but it sounds political. Let's not get into that. It's 2026. Anybody can do what they want to be, I guess. Not everyone will accept it, but you can be whatever you want. "35 shots on goal, only 3 goals, and I'm honestly pretty surprised at that, David. That's a pretty good save percentage for Langlos there. I mean, she's getting absolutely relentlessly peppered, just shot after shot, and she's made some huge ones, especially early in this game. The score should be like 6-0 right now, especially since the Huskies had like 4 chances to score a goal. They like 2 of them hit the post and 2 were huge saves by Langlos. So. I mean, there's more than just 4 too, but the 4 real quality ones. Here's a chance for the Huskies, a shot just wide, hits the back of the net. Better pick it up is Prue, Jenna Prue, number 4, who had a chance to score earlier and was upset at herself as she had a chance all alone. Another shot blocked off Mauricio, I think her Dome's stick, out of play, and 2.4 seconds left in this first of 2 periods. Edmonton Huskies lead 3-0 against their opponents, the Fizzy Glizzys in the pink and gray. And one more face-off draw, and that'll do it until the second period. Off the draw, Astral wins it. It's in some feet, and we'll be back at you shortly with the second and final 15-minute period. And thank you for tuning in. Still lots of action to be had. Don't go yet. And thank you to the Edmonton teams for making the trek from Alberta to come here and play in the Cache Island tournament. And we'll be back momentarily. Goodbye for now, but second and final period upcoming shortly. Hello everyone, this is Tristan Dodson on the mic, David Smith on the camera, back at it again. We have a second and final period upcoming. I almost forgot to change that. I got it, don't worry, David. Thanks. So So one thing a lot of us seem to always forget is to switch the first period to the second. It's hidden kind of underneath in the digital app there, the Uno thing, whatever it's called. So sometimes you gotta look, and then if you forget, you just don't see it, so you don't change it. Looks like Jess Herb's gonna come in. Or she was playing goalie the whole time, was she? Was she the goalie the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't even notice, sorry. So goaltender for the Huskies has been Jess Herb this whole time. I wasn't paying attention. I mean, there's been no shots on her. I mean, since they can't even get the zone. But maybe they'll get one this time. They have a good chance here. There's still two. Yeah, I saw that without realizing, yeah. Sorry, folks, I knew that. Jess Herb, a great goaltender in the VIBHL. She won the MVP for the women's division in the VIBHL series. Shot, and they score! Huskies get a 4-goal lead. I was distracted for a moment looking at the roster here, but
It's number 93, brother.
got the goal. Sydney Payment with the goal. Sid Payment plays on the Mooseheads, I believe, in the VIBHL. Yeah. Yeah, she's the only one with the 9 at the front, isn't she? She's the only one that's not in the either 8 or lower for the first digit. Yeah, thanks, David. Appreciate it.
No problem, my buddy.
Thank you, my guy. Thank you, my guy. You're my buddy too, brother. All right, here we go. Off the draw. Attrell wins it. Instant feet. Alyssa Attrell plays it down against the wall. It's picked up there by Irving. Irvin plays it up. Watched by Attrell. Attrell lifts Irving's stick. Goes right to Costu. Larissa Costu plays it up. Number 14 picking it up. Aaliyah Joma. Joma controls with her in support behind her is Irvin. Dromha to Irving. Irvin controls in front, loose. Langlos gets a glove save. Good snag by Sophie there, huge save. Puts the glove out on a great chance to drag it to the middle by the Huskies. They do drag it to the middle. They don't get it in the back of the net. They can't find Twine as Langlos there had her glove open. Makes a snag for a big save. Down 4-0 though. Off the draw. Number 85, Irving. Maya Irvin takes a look, a shot. Oh, good chance. She swings it past the defender. Now Aiken gets a good whack at it to clear it out partially. So that's not Aiken. Who was that? That was number 13, Chiodo. My apologies. Thought it was Aiken, but it wasn't. A shot, a chip just over the top of the net. Here's Attrell, number 27, Alyssa Attrell. Clears the zone, goes all the way down. That'll be icing against the Fizzy Glizzys. Face off deep in their zone momentarily. Herb will come out to play the ball to referee Everett Hudlin here. Current score, Huskies 4, Fizzy Glizzys 0. Just under 2.5 minutes, just under 2.5 minutes. I was correct the first time. Gone in the second and final 15-minute frame. 13:28 remaining in this game. Huskies up 4-0. We'll see if the Fizzy Glizzys can try to get some shots on goal here. They still haven't had a single shot on Herb yet. Herb's kind of just been here. I wonder if that as a goalie that probably feels odd to have just kind of stand there. I wonder if it makes you, what if you get bored? Probably. I would get bored if I had no shots on me. There's a chance to clear it by Horacio. It's cleared down but kept in at the wall. There's Domey. Domey gets it knocked off her stick by Savard. 86. Costu. Trying to look for Britt Savard in front, but she can't pick it up. Maya Irving. Maya Irvin controls. Irvin still controls. The captain of the Huskies here. Pass across, looking for a streaking Maggie Pagosa, but couldn't quite get there in time. Driving right up the middle. A shot blocked by the stick of Aiken, then blocked off a foot of the Fizzy Glizzy defender in front. There's a chance for Payment. It's in the glove of Langlos. Who was that? Not Payment. 89 Bell. Partially blocked up in the air and caught by Langlos for a whistle. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you. Time remaining, 12 minutes, 32 seconds in this second and final 15-minute frame. Off the draw. Number 19 shot. Big save. That was Hosner, who's number 19. Hosner with a great luck, but better save by Langlos there. Again, a chance for number 89 Bell. Shot blocked there. Great block by Rianne Callow. She's had a great standout game for her team, the Fizzy Glizzys. Had a big hit on one of the players earlier against Kosonen. Laser out, takes a huge hit. She caught her watching the puck there, or the ball I should say, and knocks her down. Here's Payment. Payment watched by Attrell. Attrell knocks it off Payment's stick. Payment still controls. She plays it down low. Back to Payment from number 26, Pagoso. In front, loose, blocked by Attrell. Chipped down and all the way out. That'll be icing against the Fizzy Glizzys. Face off deep in their zone once again. 40 shots to 0. Thanks for shouting that out, David. I didn't notice that happened either. Off the draw. Shot just wide. Loose. The Glizzys couldn't get it out. Hurlinger's clearing attempt blocked. Now Payment shot up in the air, blocked by Keewatin there. She's had a pretty good game as well. Kaylee Keewatin and Rianne Callow, the standout side call for the Fizzy Glizzys, as well as their goaltender, of course, Sophie Langlos, number 34. In some feet. It's controlled by Bell. Bell fans on one pass and then trying to clear an attempt, but it's by Chiodo, but it's blocked. Fisher tries to clear it down to Hurlinger. Hurlinger can't get it though. She's pressured by Hosner there. Sabrina Hosner has been dialed. Another chance for Keewatin to clear it. She gets it down off the high glass to Hurlinger, but then it's knocked right back in. Now it's sent all the way down. That'll be an icing going against the Glizzys once again. Face off deep in their zone momentarily. What Does the Fox Say is such a... Dude, they're playing What Does the Fox Say. This reminds me of when I was in like high school early. Like I think it came out when I was either in middle school or high school. And everyone would just say it. Just sing the song over and over. This brings back memory. I haven't heard this song probably almost since then even. Great chance for Prue. Prue brings it in, forehand, backhand shot. Oh, what a chance. And then it's blown dead as Attrell's falling down, or I think was laying down. And Michael Donkers will call it for a moment. Blow the whistle. I'm not sure why that was. Maybe he was worried about an injury, or maybe there was the ball did go out of play or something. I'm not sure. Off the draw. Pardon me, Edmonton Huskies win it clean. Here's Jenna Prue. Prue controls. Knocked off her stick there by Callow. A great play. Here's Aiken making center and chipping it down. Domingue will hustle after it there first, though, is Prue. Prue gets it down and behind her net to her teammate, number 16. Gracie Chambers. Chambers controls. Takes a look. Great pass up to Savard. Great pass to Prue. Little tap pass. Prue trying to go across to Sivriak. Sivriak has a good look, but just out of her reach. Now she regains it. Shot up in the air. Stays just in play off the high glass. Here's Savard. Britt Savard watched closely by Lawson defensively. Cami Lawson's on her hard there. Trying to keep on Britt Savard. She's a fast player with a great chance. Here's Maya Irvin. Irvin takes a look. Beats one defender. Second one a shot. Big save Langlos. Now cleared down for an icing again by the Glizzys, but what a save by the goaltender there. Unreal. You can't go now. You gotta leave the camera still. I know you're just joking. 42 shots on goal against the... It's okay. They probably didn't hear anyways. Hot mic there. You might have heard a little bit. The word starts with an S. The word starts with an S and ends with a T. It's not appropriate, but that's okay. That happens sometimes. They probably didn't hear it. Maybe a little bit. I'm alone with the mic, not you. They probably did hear it a little bit. Good one. Regardless, I think that's might even probably be our first hot mic if they heard that. I don't think we've ever said anything else bad before. That happens sometimes. It's all good. In front. Don't do it again though. Shot just wide. Easier said than done too. There's been moments I've wanted to swear like a sailor, but I've had to keep it in. I'm the commentator. I gotta keep it PG. I can't get... If the kids are gonna watch, I can't...
It's also to go
say the F-bomb. Yeah, keep it PG friendly. Swear words aren't PG friendly.
No food or drinking.
Nope, that's correct.
Yeah, no drinks. I'm joking. I did have a drink. Yeah, wish I didn't see that.
Face-off draw deep in the Glizzy zone. Draw is won back by number 14, Jomha. Now it's to a team at the wall. That was Payment. Payment to Costin, and a shot high. Rebound off the back of the net. It's picked up now by the Edmonton Huskies again. Pass down low. Callow knocks it down. Good play by Ryan Callow, but then gives it right back to Flynn. Tessa Flynn. Try to pass. It's blocked. Here's Herlinger trying to feed it back to the defender. It's Lawson. That play might have not been the good one there, but in Payment knocks it off Lawson's stick. Payment in front, stick to the corner, but to the side of the net by Langlos, the goaltender. Now clearing attempt by Attrell, blocked by number 14, Jomha. Jomha control, watched by Attrell. Jomha spins off a check. Pass in front, loose. In some feet, try to look for a shot was Flynn, but she can't get one off, so she'll spin back. A pass in front to Jomha, who doesn't get all of it she wants on that. Kind of hooked it the wrong direction. Now a shot just wide by Jomha. Jomha with a couple good chances, and this chance off the backboards pops right out back to the goaltender Langlos, who swallows it for a whistle. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you. This game is sponsored by Napper, some of the best gear in ball hockey. Shout out to them, as we couldn't do it without our sponsors here. Thank you very much to Napper for sponsoring this game. Thank you, David. I like my shirt too. I got the Pokemon shirt on. David's giving me my flowers for that one. Thanks, because I like Pokemon too. It's great. It's nostalgic, you know. 90s kid stuff. Chip behind. Here's Payment hustling after it. The Glizzys pick it up. Fisher had it in her feet for a moment, but she loses possession. Now it's loose. Chance trying to pass it in front, ran out of time, so she'll control behind the opponent's net. That's Payment in front, loose, and they score. What a pass! Sydney Payment, a perfect pass right to the tape of her teammate, who they now lead by 5. Who is that scoring that goal? Number 89 tipped that home, Julie Bell, on a perfect pass from Sydney Payment. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you. Current score 5-0 in favor of the Edmonton Huskies over the Fizzy Glizzys. Huskies in the kind of off-white color, brown with the red. And the Fizzy Glizzys in the pink with gray. Here's Savard. Trips it to her teammate Bell, who just scored the goal, who gets his own and spins it in deep. Back to Savard behind the net. To Bell, who rips it high. Stays in play off the high glass. Huskies try to keep it. Battle for the ball. Key Watton's there. Fisher's there as well. Fisher clears it down, but not out. It's kept in by Bell. Now Domey tries to go to Fisher, who will chip it up. Icing waved off. Herb will come out and play it. Jess Herb, the Edmonton Huskies goaltender. She gets it to her teammate. That's Sabrina Hosner. Hosner pass across. Great look, looking for Sivriak, but couldn't quite get there. She'll pick it up, though. Watched closely by Shelly McCulloch. Shout out to Shelly McCulloch. Me and her played some co-ed together a lot when we had the co-ed division, women's and men, just for fun at the Archie Browning Arena. She was a teammate of mine usually, sometimes not, but enjoyed playing with her in co-ed back in the day, among a bunch of other players as well. That was good. This season we don't have co-ed. We don't have the, I believe they're renovating Archie Browning Arena this summer where the Victoria Cougars play. And obviously the ice hockey is in the winter, so you can only use that arena in the summer. Shot, toe save, Langlos. Oh no, it goes in. Thought Langlos had it, but she doesn't.
Oh, that's it?
I think they'll call it. I think it's it's because I think 6-goal lead or more, they give it a mercy rule and they end the game. So that'll do it, folks. We'll be back at you. Well, we'll be here shortly for I believe players of the game will be right now. And then after that, it'll be done. Huskies take this 6-0 against their opponents, the Fizzy Glizzys. Herb didn't get a single shot on her the whole game, so she was kind of just there. Fizzy Glizzys had some good chances, but every time the Huskies' speed is just relentless, and they just get past the center line. That's as far as they got, pretty much. And then they're just pushed right back out. Player of the game upcoming shortly. I'll mute the mic until that happens. The handshake line commences. I will tell you the players of the game in about 30 seconds here. Player of the game for the Fizzy Glizzys is number 99, Kaylee Kiwatin. And for the Edmonton Huskies, number 17, Britt Savard. She had a great game. I think she had a 3-point game, I believe, or maybe 4. I'm not sure. She did pretty much contribute on almost all those goals there. And that'll do it for us, folks. The Edmonton Huskies beat the Fizzy Glizzys 6-0, and 6 or more goals. It's mercy rule, I believe, and they end it. So good, convincing W by the Edmonton Huskies, and we'll be back at you with another game in about 5 minutes. Thank you for tuning in. Should be a men's division game coming up, I believe.